have given two questions. The reason I'll tell you first, and then I'll explain the answer. See why Gupta is considered as a golden age. What is really golden about Gupta? Okay, so last year there was a professor, okay, who died, okay, during the COVID pandemic, okay, who was an authority on Gupta age, and he had criticized Gupta age, saying that it is not a golden age, rather than what we see in Gupta age. A lot of social evils were going on, like sati system, like okay, caste discrimination. Okay, so a lot of things were going on. Like I told you, like serfdom was there. Okay, women were not given equal property. Okay, women were treated as a property commodity, and you see, sati system was very prevalent. Okay, caste restrictions were there. Caste discrimination was there. So we cannot call age which has so many social levels, as a golden age. But let us try to understand why this opinion golden age has come. Okay, this golden age has come because of the achievements of the Gupta age, from polity, okay, from polity to economy, okay, to science and technology, to art and culture, okay, to science and technology, to art and culture. Okay, so as far as art and culture is concerned, okay, what happened? Okay, the Mathura and Gandhara school of art were at the peak during the Gupta period. Mathura and Gandhara arts were at the peak of the like Gupta period, and okay, and Kalidasa and many, okay, many many writers, okay, belong to this period only. Kalidasa, okay, famous poem, okay, Malavi ka Gani Mitram.
Sir, Malvika Agnimitra.
Malvika Agnimitra and Abhijan Sakuntalam, this we all know. Okay, Panchatantra. So there are by Vishnu Sarma many new texts of Sanskrit were written, and what happened in Gupta age, na contribution to Sanskrit language was very important. Okay, so you see classical language, okay, developed during the Gupta period. So आप art and culture का बता देना, golden age. So classical age, why classical age or golden age? Because of Sanskrit, because of this pieces which we have written. And as far as science is concerned, yesterday only I think we have discussed, or day before yesterday, we have not discussed yet. Okay, we have discussed in the.
So the Nagar style of temple building started from Gupta period only.
A temple building started here. You see in MP. In MP there is one temple. It was first temple built. What was the name of that temple?
दशावतार टेम्पल देवगढ़.
दशावतार.
सर लेकिन यूपी में हुआ एक्चुअली में, मतलब बॉर्डर लगता है यूपी एमपी में.
हाँ ठीक है, यूपी एमपी लिख दो. ठीक है. तो temple, first temple was built. Okay, first temple was built, and after that it was taken up, and bigger temples were built in later ages. Okay, so science and technology, we all know that in science and technology, you see in mathematics, then you see in astronomy, in medicine. So the contribution of Gupta age, as far as science is concerned, is phenomenal. As far as art and culture is concerned, it is again phenomenal. And then, okay, Gupta age was even like medicine, I'm taking in science and tech, here I have given separately. So these two things you can mention. Okay, whenever you get a question about greatness of an empire or achievement of an empire, talk about political achievement, talk about economic achievement, and then talk about art and culture, and then talk about science and technology. Okay. So why Gupta? Okay, although Gupta made a lot of contribution to the Indian history, but still, okay, many people criticize Gupta age to be called as what? Golden age of India, because there were many social levels which were prevalent that time, which was serfdom, which was inequality or discrimination against women, which was caste discrimination, untouchability, Okay, so these were some of the discrimination against the like women or poor or like some caste people. Okay, so this we can write here. This we can write here. Anyone has any point to make here? Yes,
It was also said that in Gupta's like nothing new style was introduced in literary structure. Like they were mostly imaginative. And in later phase, we will see that tax were increased. They were paucity of coins over time, and even trade and commerce was also declined. And in Varna system, we will see Chanda's position were very bad.
हाँ वही तो बोल देना यहाँ caste discrimination.
तो इकोनॉमी में सर paucity of coin देखेंगे सर. उसके बाद इनके
coin started नहीं starting में coin था फिर coin started depleting along with
sir, later
political
decline.
Political decline. See coins will always go with the polity. Okay, so more coins, more polity, bigger polity. If when the polity starts declining, coins will also start declining. Okay.
और सर लिटरेचर वाइज में एक ही दो किताब जैसे एक देवी चंद्र गुप्ता में उसके अलावा कोई ऐसे रेलेवेंट किताब नहीं है जो वहाँ का इकोनॉमिक और पॉलिटिकल लाइक उसको सामने लाता हो क्योंकि सारे को इमेजिनेटिव बता दिया गया है जैसे कालिदास का एग्जांपल ले लीजिए
far hand also you can write far hand talk about far hand
फाइनेंस सर उनके पॉजिटिव के बारे में लिखता है कि they had very good administration revenue and judicial system.
Talk about far hand has also written about untouchability.
So it is not that there was very less crime.
Sir, we can also like first of all we can mention Nalanda University तो I think वो cover हो गया and sir वहाँ पे एक और चीज mention कर सकते हैं क्योंकि बहुत सारे temples नहीं मिले I think there are only 3 temples that have been unearthed till now from the Gupta dynasty and no new style was there as already mentioned.
Temples तो शुरू हुआ ना temples तो शुरू हुआ उसमें.
सर इवन सर केव आर्किटेक्चर के बारे में बोला जाता है कि उनके जो सामंत वकाटका थे वो बना रहे थे केव्स गुप्ताज नहीं बना रहे थे.
उतना ठीक है आप लिख सकते हो आप लिख दो उतना नहीं जाना है यू हैव टू सी बेसिकली आपका क्वेश्चन क्या है कि क्यों गोल्डन एज है और क्यों नहीं है पहले क्यों लिख देना क्यों है और फिर क्यों नहीं है बस क्यों में पॉलिटिकल लिखना है एक इकोनॉमिक लिखना है फिर आर्ट एंड कल्चर लिखना है साइंस एंड टेक लिखना है ठीक है सो 4 पॉइंट्स पॉलिटिकल अचीवमेंट्स ऑफ बिग एम्पायर it's a very big empire okay it's one of the largest empire after the Mauryans okay that was the political second economic likhna hai in the initial phase more gold coins were minted okay and trade was going on however later on it declined third point art and culture you have to write in art and culture you have a lot to write from literature okay to temples and then we can write about the science and technology development, which is very important. Talk about mathematics, talk about astronomy, okay, talk about medicine. So these are the important areas you can talk about because it will be not more than 10 marks. So if you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 marks to idhar hi mil gaya. Next, if they say that okay, why not? You can talk about chandalas, you can talk about women position, you can talk about the property rights. Okay, all these topics you can mention all these things you can mention in your answer why Gupta cannot be considered as a golden age. It's a very important question. I hope that they asked it because I'm hoping it last year also I was hoping it did not come. So these are the questions which are which are waiting to be waiting okay it can come any day. These questions are called waiting questions. They can come any day they can come. So your preparation for such kind of questions should be very good. Okay, because they can come anytime. And if you have already like 5-6 points, I will tell you one thing inside the exam hall in art and culture, very few students are able to do well if they have not read it purposefully. And we generally art and culture we don't read. So whatever exercise we are doing, whatever questions we are doing, at least those questions, okay, you should be master of that, so that anyone like I can write better than anyone in the country. Okay, at least you should have that aim. Okay, last question. You see, last question is about the bronze statue. Okay, can you tell me what is the bronze statue's technique? What is the technique called?
Sir, lost wax technique or sir ka purview.
Very good. Lost wax technique or sir ka What is that, Sarka? Spelling?
Purdue.
CIRE है सर, वो सर्का नहीं है सर एग्जैक्ट.
CRIE क्या है?
CIRE and PERDUE ऐसा कुछ करते हैं.
So you should know that name. It is called a lost wax technique. Okay, where the initially because of the wax, okay, the entire setup is done, and after that they melt it, so it will go and we'll get the sculpture. We'll get the sculpture. So the wax will be lost. Okay, that is what it is called lost wax technique. Okay, so you see, Cholas were great temple builders. Cholas were great temple builders. Okay, and inside the temple they needed the sculptures of God. Okay, they needed sculptures of God. So Cholas were like they really focused a lot on building sculptures. Okay, and particularly the bronze sculptures. The bronze sculptures are very famous. Bronze sculptures are very famous, but there are other metal sculptures also, like copper, tin, gold, silver, and lead. Okay, so bronze was the most famous one. Why this question I have asked again? You see, in Tamil Nadu, there has been this in news for the last couple of years, and in the last 1 year or 2 years, okay, a lot of countries are returning the sculptures which were stolen from India. Okay, you must have seen that. Okay, that many countries, they are returning the smuggled idols. Okay, some smuggled idols. This is a very good sign. Okay, so we can talk about that. So the question says, let me just read the question to you. The question is, I'll just so not very easy to write. Okay, why are Chola bronze sculptures considered the very refined? Okay, why are Chola bronze sculptures are considered very refined? Okay, so can anyone tell me why they are considered very refined? Why are they considered very refined? So in this kind of questions, now you should explain with examples. You can take the example of Nataraja. So you have to take one case study and you have to explain. You have to explain how this really it is a big it is a big contribution in Indian art and culture. Okay, we have to basically show with examples. So we can take the Nataraja statue and we can explain how this for example, how the Chola.
Sir, details of each and every hand movement mudras were very sophisticatedly shown in the Nataraj.
That's what बोल रहा हूँ. एक आप ले लो, one case study ले लो.
और सर दूसरा है सर अर्धनारीश्वर में सर जो सिमेट्री दिखाई गई थी वुमेन की और मैन की, सर वो भी बहुत ही सर
हाँ, ये लिखा है अर्धनारीश्वर, half Shiva, half Shakti. Okay, so this you can talk about. Okay, this you can talk, and you can talk about
bronze. सर ब्रॉन्ज है तो सर मेटलर्जी में सर जो मेटल की मिक्सिंग थी वो बहुत रिफाइनली की गई थी सर. बहुत कितने साल तक किसी का टिके रहना लाइक इटसेल्फ मेटलर्जिकली ब्रिलियंट. तो जो मिक्सिंग टेक्निक थी वो बहुत रिफाइंड थी.
What else? Anyone history optional? Any point if he can add here? Why Chola architecture and Chola sculptures are called most refined? So first, what he has said? He has said what? He has said one point: symmetry. Second point, what he has said is, what the second point did you say?
Sir, detailing of the various mudras.
Details.
Yes.
Okay. What else? Anyone else? Not from the history optional. Anyone from history optional would like to help us here? Okay. So any question, Chola will come. Okay. Talk about the time period. Talk about the time period. Talk about some of the important sculptures, which is here. Nataraja is one of the most important sculptures. Okay, during the Chola period. Okay, talk about that, and then you talk about why this sculptures were made. It was because of the temple. It was because of the construction of temples, and in temples they needed a lot of like sculptures of God. Okay, so that was one of the reasons why sculptures were basically manufactured that time. Okay, then third point, what he has said, you can write about this also. You can write about bronze. Very good. You can write about bronze. Okay, what else? Anyone has any other point?
Sir, the craftsmanship was like very, very delicate, and because I think
He
due
has
to the
given. He has
state
given.
patronage,
He has given details.
so the state patronage was also there to, especially towards building of the bronzes. That's why it flourished.
Yeah, लिख सकते हो state patronage, but the question is not about flourishing. It's about the quality of sculptures. So
सर
it's
वही है
about,
सर बेस्ट वे लिखने का तरीका है सर, ये 3 पॉइंट के बाद सर केस स्टडी डाल के एग्जांपल लिख के खत्म कर दे, क्योंकि
हाँ,
सर 3-4
ज्यादा
पॉइंट के
नहीं
बाद
लिखना, तुक नहीं है ज्यादा लिखने का. Highly expressive. Someone has written highly expressive. Yes, this also you can write. Highly expressive sculptures. Highly expressive sculptures. Here also I would like everyone to read the NCERT class 11th fine arts book. Fine arts book, Chola sculptures. One page is there. Please read that. Very good. Very important. This Chola is very important. Why? Because Tamil Nadu is in news and new movies coming. Chola. New movies coming. Chola. No, there's a new movie coming. Mani Ratnam. PS1. PS1. Okay, so because of that also this Chola history, Chola Chola contribution to temple architecture, Chola's contribution to the sculpture art, Chola's contribution to India's trade policies. Okay, trade, all these things you can write. So please prepare Chola also properly. You see, there was one Chola question in the prelims also. Okay, so there's a high chance Chola question can come in the mains also. That is why I have yeah.
Like I just heard out like where did you pick this question from in one context? Like I understood the context, but how did you come about that?
Which question?
This question, why is the bronze architecture refined in Chola period?
Because of this one, because every day like this every day Chola sculptures are being returned from world. Like sometimes Australia is returning, sometimes New Zealand is returning, sometimes US is returning. That's
how can we say it is refined? Because just because there are more number of statues. That is my question.
No, it is not like. Oh, you are saying that it is not refined. Chola.
No, I don't know. Like if there is any source, we can look into that.
And get some points. You go and read class 11th NCERT book. Okay, you can go and read class NCERT book. Out of all the sculptures, Cholas were the most refined one.
Okay, fine.
Refined means what? Refined means the kind of symmetry, what he has said. Refined means the kind of the kind of dimensions. You see, one more thing, dimensions. They took care of dimensions. I think they took care of defined dimensions. They used some method also. I think someone from history of they will help me. They used some instrument to measure the dimensions also. Am I correct? Anyone who remembers it? Okay, so they took care of this dimension part also very well. That is why they have said that they are refined. They are not crude. Crude means like not having caring of dimensions and what features. Not caring about that. That is called crude. Okay. Anyone? So okay. So with this we conclude history today. Let me just briefly advise you what should be your approach towards history. So as far as history is concerned, okay, so the art and culture wala part is very important because you can get 2 questions on art and culture. As far as art and culture is concerned, Harappa is important. I have told you Harappa is very important this year. Then after Harappa, okay, what else? Harappa is important. Then can we do we remember what all things we have done?
सर ये recent controversy जो सर emblem के ऊपर हुई उसके वजह से अशोकन पिलर आज तक पूछा भी नहीं गया सर, वो important है।
अशोकन पिलर तो हमने किया है ना?
हाँ ये सर कर लिया लोग सर, वो
हमने कर लिया है। अशोकन पिलर्स we have done. अशोका पिलर्स with Iranian pillars हमने कर लिया है। अशोका
रॉक रिंग पूछ चुका है, पिलर पेंडिंग है पूछने के लिए।
हाँ, पिलर पेंसिंग है, सारनाथ पिलर भी दे सकते हैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए। Sarnath pillar. Okay, that I will give you. That I will give. Sarnath pillar is very important. I think we have done, na? Ashoka pillars we have done or not?
Yes, sir. We have done, sir. We have done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Ashoka pillar, देख लेना. Sarnath pillar you can see. You can Sarnath pillar also you can properly you can prepare. Sarnath pillar, na? The three animals. Okay, what do they symbolize? So they symbolize.
So BHEL, B for buffalo, H for horse, E for elephant, L for lion.
Lion symbolizes what?
Strength, I guess.
Just see this. What are the symbols? Okay, what are the symbols meaning? Okay, and Dharma Chakra basically symbolizes his first sermon and all. Okay, Dharma Chakra. Okay, yeah. Tell me. Okay, sir. So tomorrow onwards we will start society. See, society is very scoring. Society question is very scoring. This was like the toughest part of your entire GS syllabus. What we have covered in terms of history, we have tried to cover a lot of questions. Okay, I'll give you a question bank also on the expected questions. Once we cover GS1, I'll prepare 2-3 sets of paper for your practice. Okay, so tomorrow onwards, like life will be very easy because only the complex part was still this world history and art and culture. Tomorrow onwards, the society is very easy, and then geography also easy. Then polity and economy, so we all are strong in polity and economy. Yes, iron symbolizes power, courage, confidence, pride. Okay, you can talk about that. Lions symbolizes power, courage, confidence, and pride. You can write this. Lion symbolizes power, courage, confidence, and pride. You can like write this. Okay. So let's meet tomorrow. Let's start with society. For society, see, I would request you, no need to read anything other than NCERT. That too also just read that 11th book. Okay, 11th, 12th, like one reading you do, the tall one book, yellow colored. You do one reading, that's it. Not more than that. No need to invest a lot of time. Don't invest more than 2-3 days in society. Okay, whatever. I think our plan has 3 days or 4 days. Don't need to do more than that. Okay. Geography also no need to do more, more. Whatever I will discuss, okay, do that much also. Geography also, you have already read for the prelims properly. So theory, generally we see theory questions are not coming. Maximum one theory question will come. That too, generally they are giving plate tectonics and all that. So I think if you have read for prelims properly, you don't have to read a lot for the mains. As far as current oriented geography is concerned, that be assured, I am going to discuss all the important questions. Like you must have got a feel, the type of questions which I have selected in the history, and you must have got a feel, like the way I have selected the questions. All the questions are relevant. Okay, all the questions are relevant. All the questions are expected to come in the exam. You must like whenever I am discussing this question, you must be having a feeling of that. Okay. Okay. Okay, then. Thank you.
Sir, one question. In essay in last year question paper, if you see like 2021 mains, most of the almost all the questions are like philosophical only. So
SMA, yeah, SMA we cannot prepare.
Discuss
SMA,
one or
SMA, yeah, SMA we cannot really predict those philosophical questions. What we can do is that we don't have to predict, we can discuss, brainstorm. That is so we have done yesterday also, we have discussed one brainstorm. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I have seen means in the coming essays, if one or two essays, if we can just brainstorm.
Yes, we will do that.
Dimensions, that is good, I felt.
Yes, we will do.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay, so then bye.